Knock,
Hey.
knock.
Knock, bitches.
FBI, open up.
Wow.
Is that okay? That's me.
Mr. Sportsman, I finished processing the bloody letter, sir.
Wait, could you give me a sec?
No.
Sure.
No, you can't have a sec.
Okay.
No, you need to stay here forever.
All right.
Never. Okay,
All
Lance.
right. Let me take a gander at it. Pass it here. Wachoo! Damn. Oh my god, he's an athlete. Yep, he's an athlete. Okay, looking good. You there, take care of this. Wachoo!
Whoa! Whoa!
Ow.
He just did a Kobe.
Well, if it isn't Detective Gumho.
End of the line for you, Sportsman. We've got you now.
Call off your dog, Mrs. Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth,
This is
some kind of... Mrs. Edgeworth.
It's no joke. We know, Miss Jock Portman, that you are the guilty party in this case.
You must be pretty upset getting chased out of your own room. I'd be mad too. So I guess you can stay, if you promise to stay out of my way.
You intend to hide your crime under the guise of a prosecutor doing his job. I can see right through the unsightly paper-thin mask you wear upon your cowl.
Mrs. Atworth, shut up. Who'd have ever thought it would come to this? Actually, come to think of it, your mentor was Manfred von Karma, right? Who's Manfred von Karma?
He's a very
Okay.
bad person.
He's the guy that killed Edward's dad.
Yes.
Oh shit, okay. The legendary prosecutor who lost a single case for 40 long years. Damn. He always does this thing with the jacket. But there was always this.
Oh, sorry.
It is.
I
Oh
clicked that
shit.
by accident. Sorry.
It's okay. Really teaches me that I've got to stay for a lookout for false accusations, you know?
Are you done trying to play mind games with me? Because they don't work. The only thing you should be using that mouth of yours for is explaining yourself. Although that too will only dig your hole deeper. Either way, your game is up.
Well, aren't we full of ourselves? Even though you have yet to prove anything.
Here we go.
Damn, another play of ejection. I have no idea what sort of harebrained idea you have in mind, but there's a mountain of evidence that point away from me being the culprit. Besides, how, may I ask, do you suppose I unlocked your door and got in here?
Maggie.
Look, I feel bad doing this to you, but I've got work to do, so we're done here.
Sorry, but we are not finished yet.
Boy, you're stubborn. I suppose you're basing your accusations on something.
I'll show you what I'm basing my accusations on. With evidence. Okay. Wait. I just gotta reply to something real quick. Hold on.
Okay, look.
Why don't you
and
guys
how
do some
I opened the
detective
door.
work first?
How I opened the door. How I opened the door.
Maggie.
Yes.
Maggie. It's fucking Maggie.
Go to that statement on how he opened the door. Yeah, and call Maggie.
Go, Maggie. I hate Maggie because she's my teacher. What?
Why? She's
Oh, yeah. Oh
fine.
yeah,
No,
I
my
forgot about
teacher's
that.
name is Maggie. It's just
He said that.
Oh, press that.
Alright, I'll press
that.
this.
Press that bitch.
Yeah.
Press that.
Can I press Q? No, I can't.
Also, I
It's
still
not-
need to present.
Unfortunately, I believe I have already shown how earlier.
Your suspicions mean nothing, as I still insist that I could not gain access to your room.
What should I do now? Should I raise an objection?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
go. It's always the right answer.
Raise an objection.
You claim to have had no way to open my door. However, is that really the honest truth?
Ha! Alright, I'll humor you. Go ahead, shoot.
Very
man.
well then. I propose that you use this to open my door.
Maggie.
Master key!
Gotta be a master
Oh,
key,
wait.
right?
No, wait. I'll go to that door.
You use
What
this.
did this-
Maggie's an object.
What, sorry?
Maggie's an object.
I don't think you can
What
present
is-
profiles. I don't think you can present profiles
What?
in this game.
Oh, you can present the basketball thingy
No.
and say that he moved it.
Wait, no, not yet. I don't think it's.
No, because that's not.
Can you go
Why not?
up?
He's
Can
asking
you
like
show me the
what
door?
we used to open his
Because that's
door.
not the point we're trying to show. We're trying
The
to
master
show
key,
that-
okay.
Why did he have access? How did he have access?
Oh,
without
okay.
touching it?
So the master key. The master key.
Wait, can you show me the description of the door?
Yeah, I want.
Okay.
I want to see it as well.
Mr. Bright said she unlocked the door. She unlocked the door.
No.
That-
You can no. You can go to master key because that says that she unlocked the door of Mr. Portsman's office.
I think.
and we're
think
talking
both
about
are
our
right.
room.
I think both are right. It's just what evidence is better. I'd say the master key.
I think we should go with the master key. Yeah.
Okay.
Because right here we're talking about Mr. Portsman's office, and what are we talking with him is our office, how we got to our office. So I think the master key is the better choice.
Yeah, I get you.
All right. So master key then. We present this.
Yep,
All
we
right.
should.
Take that. I believe you were able
Okay.
to open my office door with the master key, no less.
Wait. Hold on for a second. I never laid a finger on that key, as you already know.
Precisely. You were able to open my door without lifting a single finger. Well, maybe you did, but only to direct. That's right. You used your finger to direct this person to open my door with the key.
Maggie.
Right?
Maggie.
Okay. Take that! You had asked Miss Bird to open your own office door for you, yes?
Yeah, I kind of forgot my key at home. Happens a bit too often for my taste, you know?
But the room you had Miss Bird open at that time was not your own, was it?
What?
You have quite the imagination. But why don't you ask the girl herself whose door she opened, shall we?
I'm certain that it was Mr. Portman's door, sir. I mean, I checked a number of times to make sure I was opening the right door, sir.
Ah, okay. See? Miss Bright backs up my story.
Yet, what if you had misled her to fool her into thinking what you wanted?
Huh. And how do you suppose I did that?
By switching the number plates on our doors, for example.
That's right. They do slide out pretty easily.
Furthermore, you then used one thing to give her a strong impression. That
That
the
would be
door
the
she was
door,
opening was yours and not in fact mine.
The basketball.
What was it that... Yeah, the basketball.
Yeah.
The basketball.
Huzzah! Oh, what is it? I was about to press back. Jesus Christ. Take that!
I fell. Again.
Are you okay?
What? The basketball. What? The basketball hoop, sir?
It's quite the peculiar fixture in any hallway, let alone a hallway in this building, which is why it left an unusually strong impression on you. It's an object perfectly suited to sit just outside the office of a peculiar prosecutor.
That's very true, sir. Because there was a basketball hoop sitting there. I thought the door I was opening had to do something to be Mr. Portman's.
There are signs that the hoop has been moved. To sit in front of my office, to be sure.
I see. So that's how you throw suspicions at people. Thanks for the tip. But I think your
Conjecture.
Your conviction.
conjecture is a bit off the racetrack. Now, you're just spouting nonsense. I had the girl open my office door. After that, I was in my room the entire time. You don't have a single reason to suspect me.
But you do, the letter. It says you weren't in your room.
So he intends to claim his innocence to the end, does he?
I'm as pure as innocent as my jacket. And Miss Bride is as dirty and guilty as the jacket she wears.
Hey! My jacket is not dirty. I'll have you know I just washed it yesterday.
Please calm down, for I intend to show who is the one who truly covered in slime here.
Jesus
The
Christ.
letter.
Okay, go to the, I was in my room.
I was in my room the entire time, and then the letter.
Yeah, the
Alright.
letter.
That
The letter.
snake. That
Yes.
snake.
It's a letter.
Huzzah! Objection!
The slivering snake.
That was a lie. That was a lie.
Oh, what are you talking about? How was that a lie?
This is a note that the victim left for you, Mr. Portsman.
A note?
It was left under your door. Or did you not notice? And right here it says, "But you're out." You were not in your room when the victim came to call on you. So, then, where were you and what were you doing? Shall I explain it in full detail for you? You were busy snooping around in my room, the very room you had Miss Bird open for you.
That's just nonsense. You have no evidence that I made the girl open your room for me.
Oh, but I do. I have very decisive evidence.
No way!
This is proof positive that you had Miss Bird open the door for you.
The letter.
Or the
Oh,
basketball.
wait. Oh, no, yeah, the door. Look, the door to his room. The door.
Oh, yes.
Yeah!
Yes.
Okay.
Take that. I had your door dusted for prints.
My door? Huh. For what?
It was dusty.
Come on. I bet you didn't find anything. You sure are good at wasting time.
You're right. I didn't find anything, and definitely not Miss Bird's fingerprints.
Her prints. Why do you have to do that? To do anything, okay.
Let's put it this way. If she was really the one who opened your door, then her prints should naturally be on the doorknob she touched.
Ugh.
Further, all of the prints on my office's doorknob have been wiped clean off. I can only assume it's because Miss Bride's fingerprints were on it. Don't you think it's time you gave up your charade? We know you stole into my office with the intent of stealing something from me. And Detective Faith found you out. Possibly because he heard some sounds coming from a room on whose occupant was on leave. Mr. Portsman, you killed Mr. Faith to silence him. And I had the misfortune to return when I did. Sorry. You had to threaten me as you escaped. As I said when you had the gun to my back, no one gets away with committing murder in my office.
I can't laugh.
Gumshoe.
Hey, Bill.
It just went so funny, pal. How about another joke?
I just told you I can't laugh. Well, that that look of stiff seriousness on your face of this office's finest prosecutor, as he makes a huge mistake in accusing me, is simply too much to bear. There's just nothing else like this in the world.
What?
Mr. Edgeworth just explained it all and even backed it up. You murderer. You're the murderer. Stop trying to slippery and just admit the crime already.
I said earlier, it's all circumstantial.
Yeah.
So full of conjecture.
Nice.
You say you checked my doorknob for fingerprints. Well, I can really confess that I had whipped that knob down well.
Huh?
I'm a little obsessive compulsive, you see.
Oh, Portsman.
I didn't want to touch the doorknob that you had touched.
Oh, he's racist too.
Oh, damn! Is it because she's Asian? Which is why I nipped the doorknob down as soon as I could after you opened the door. After that, it makes perfect sense that only Jim's and my own prints would be there.
You made that up just now, didn't you?
Yep. Exactly. Furthermore, as for the note Jim left me, do you know exactly when was that? For all we know, he could have just left it there before I arrived at the office. Likely early evening, for example.
Are you saying you failed to notice a note in your doorway?
Hey, even geniuses fail at times. I was probably too preoccupied by work-related matters, although that's no excuse.
No, that's just a flat-out lie. There's no way you didn't notice a note that size.
Huh. But you can't prove that, can you?
Say something, Mr. Edgeworth. Back me up here.
Yeah. Portsman makes a good point. I can't prove that he simply didn't overlook it.
Besides, I have an alright alibi.
Airtight. Or alright, you say.
Oh no! I only realized that I had one just now as we were talking. And he is quite alright, let me tell you that. I guess it would have been better for all of us if I had just told you sooner.
I love the eyes.
If my memory serves, you came back at the office around 2 a.m., correct? And it was then that you had that unfortunate confrontation at gunpoint with the culprit. But exactly at that time, I was down in criminal affairs. Ask around. I'm sure the other detectives will corroborate my story. It's the perfect alibi.
Do you really think it's that perfect?
Like I said, I don't care. Just ask around if you like. You'll see for yourself.
Detective Gumshoe.
Good, sir, yes, sir. I'll go check his alibi, sir. Be right back. Mr. Edgeworth, sir, I think we're in trouble. It's as just like Mr. Portsman said. The guys down at Criminal Affairs said that they saw him around 2 a.m.
You see?
All of the evidence points to him being the culprit, so there must be a contradictory point in his alibi somewhere.
Maybe it was a different person who held us in gunpoint.
Who could it be?
Yeah, we don't know anyone else. Usually they present already the killer around this point.
Maybe someone helped him.
That
Although
wouldn't-
it isn't that I'm not quite sure.
Remember the cutscene where he like held us at gunpoint?
Mm-hmm.
If like it's true, he shot someone, which he did in the cutscene. Therefore, the other person should have entered as well as he did, because Edward found him already shooting. But then again, we have the problem with the pistols, that he didn't have a pistol, or did he? Because from what we could tell, he took the pistol from the dude's shit and then just like pew pew once.
Got
But
it from
you
your
had-
shit? Ew.
Ugh. Poor guy.
No.
He's
So
hiding
we
it in
know,
his shit?
we know he took the officer's gun and shot something. I don't know if it was the suit or if it was him. We should check the bullets actually to see what type of gun it is. Can we do that? Japan,
I
can
think we
can
should.
check the
I
bullets?
think we should go. I think we should go. No.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Sorry.
Portsman alibi may seem perfect at first glance, but I know there's a hole in it somewhere. All I need to do is press him a little and see what comes of it. Okay, there we go.
Hey, what's happening?
I think you should go to that how he held us in gunpoint and then go to the evidence with the gun.
No, you need to press stuff here.
Yes,
what?
the gun that
let's
rivals.
press.
No, you need to press the sentence.
Hold it.
Ah, okay.
It is as you say, however.
Yes. However, you are the only one who claims to have bumped into the culprit. So tell me, did you see the person's face? Was it me? Who you saw?
It was pitch black, so I couldn't actually see.
Oh, come on now. I'm sure you saw something. Try a little harder. Why don't you?
I'm beginning to feel like I'm the one being interrogated here.
Damn. Oh well, it doesn't matter if you can't remember. It only matters that you ran into the culprit.
What? Oh, Jesus.
There's only 4, I think.
1,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4. Maybe we can press this? Hold it! Well, we did go and ask around to confirm your testimony.
It was just as I said, right?
Yes, sir. A number of detectives said that they saw you around that time.
See? I have the perfect alibi. That's the ace I have it up in my sleeve.
Ah! Portsman alibi. Oh, wow. Okay. This one?
You should go. Can you? You need to press. You need to press it first.
Press
Like
something,
the
yeah.
sentence.
You haven't pressed the first and the third one, right?
Yeah.
That's what you're missing? Yeah, pick one.
Hold it! Ah. You are correct. It was around 2 a.m.
Are you sure? It's really important to me that you're spot on with me this time.
I remember checking my watch then, and make no mistake, it was 2.
Oh, giving testimony like a pro. Okay, so you came to your office at 2.
Okay, here we go. Hold it! So you paid the Criminal Affairs Department a visit.
Yep. Right after I left the prosecutor's building, I headed straight to the Prexitants.
Impossible! He actually does have the perfect alibi.
What's wrong? What's the sudden sullen look on your face?
Can't you say anything back, Mr. Edgeworth?
I think we've reached the end of this line, and it's time to get off this crazy train.
No.
You there!
Sure. Oh,
Just
okay.
real quick.
Sir, it's fine. Fine. Oh, wait. Oh, wait.
He has to pee real quick.
Okay.
Okay.
Sir!
I brought the iPad with me today.
Please escort this young lady out. But
Watch next
remember,
round.
be gentle.
You're
What?
gonna hear.
No.
No, I was under the blanket to just phone you guys. I was about to go.
Maggie, no!
Detective Gumshoe!
No! Well,
And
it's
I'm
over.
Is there nothing I can do? There must be a way to turn the situation around. If only I had a clue. Did I miss something that can help me cast doubt on this alibi? I need to calmly think this through one more time, and with logic.
Another handgun.
We still haven't found out why. Wait,
Okay. Mr. Portsman alibi and another handgun, I think.
I think so too. Because there's only one other person who had a handgun, or who could have had
Yeah.
a handgun. Alright. Let's see. There were 2 bullets left at the scene of the crime. One that robbed Mr. Faith of his life, and one that nearly robbed me of my jacket. However, the murder weapon only shows signs of being fired once, meaning that it is entirely possible that a second gun was used in my office tonight. But
That's what I said.
seeing as how the killer had to steal Mr. Faith's gun, I doubt the killer had another gun up their sleeve. Therefore, the second gun could have been the property of an entirely different person, which could mean that there was another person who paid a visit to my office tonight.
That's what I said.
Another visitor.
This also explains this, I guess, right? Because they were rearranged twice.
Is that
It
okay?
wasn't-
That's the only one that you have. So yeah.
That's all you got.
That's all we got, right?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry, be happy.
Supposing there was yet another visitor tonight,
Don't worry.
that would also resolve the issue of why my shelves were upended twice. We know that the shelves were disturbed once before and after the murder, so it shouldn't be much of a stretch to think that it was the work of 2 different people. Once by the person who stole the victim's gun and then killed him with it, and once again after the murder by our second culprit, who was the owner of the second gun. If we suppose that the second culprit's gun was the one that was pointed at my back. Objection! Mr. Portsman, it seems that I need to amend my assumptions regarding this case.
Great! You finally come out of your sense. Come to your senses. Oh, God.
Edgeworth!
Sir, what are you saying?
Look at Gumshoe's sprite. His mouth is wide out, like so open. Do you see that?
What are you saying?
This has been a big misunderstanding on my part from the start. I had assumed that the person I ran into was the killer, but that may not be the case.
What do you mean?
The person I ran into was just your average thief.
A thief? But sir, doesn't that cause some sort of contradiction in the facts?
Not at all. It simply means that the killer was someone else. And it means that in actuality, 2 culprits stole into my office tonight.
What do you mean, 2?
It explains both why my shelves were disturbed twice and how there were 2 guns. Mr. Portsman tricked Miss Bird and gained entry into my office.
Now you're just leading the argument. You still don't have any actual proof, you know.
If you could please go along with my hypothetical scenario for now, Mr. Portsman. In the end, if you really are innocent, you should have nothing to worry about.